If only I was as talented or as friendly as Sir Alan Sugar, that'd be quite nice. Good morning to you from the Stock Exchange. We're going to look at the cost of calling home when using our mobiles when we're on the continent. Those costs could be capped after a vote today by European politicians. This is something that the European Commission has been pushing for some time, and those European politicians will vote on this today. Just to give you an idea of what we're talking about, this is the cost of making a call home from France, not including any special roaming tariffs. The most expensive for making the call is O2, charging 94 pence a minute. The cheapest rate comes in at 55 pence a minute. That's from T-Mobile. The average across the big mobile operators is in at around about 74.8p. Now, that's what they charge us today. Under these European plans, that cost could fall pretty sharply. They're talking about a charge of maybe just 35 pence for calls. Now, this is big business for the mobile phone companies because they rely on these tariffs for a pretty hefty proportion of their profits. It's thought these mobile roaming charges when we're abroad add some £6 billion, earn some £6 billion for the companies. Let's talk to Anthony Ball. He's from a price comparison website called onecompare.com, and he's in Manchester for us this morning, right outside a number of phone shops there, Anthony. Those figures that we mentioned, they don't, of course, include some special tariffs, some special deals that are around already.
No, there are certain special tariffs and deals which are around at the moment which can actually cut the cost of calling home to around 35p, which is exactly what the EU wants. Unfortunately, they are not very well publicised at all, and consumers just don't know about them in order to sign up. They're free to sign up to, but they simply haven't been extended to all the consumers as standard.
But this is exactly part of the problem, that by the time you add in special tariffs and you look at the different rate for different mobiles, it can be very confusing as a customer to work out exactly what you will pay for using your phone abroad.
Yes, that's true. It is very, very confusing. We've seen from some of the research that we've done as well that sometimes the customer service staff can be confused about these as well. So it's very, very difficult for a customer to actually find out exactly what they're going to end up paying. From our research, we know that around 50% of people don't know that they're going to get charged to receive a call when they're abroad as well. And that's the big, real stealth charge that they're not expecting.
The phone companies say that if the cost of using calls abroad is capped, they may have to put up their prices for using phones here at home. Do you believe them?
It is possible. We don't know enough about the inner workings of how these companies do intercharging while you're roaming on different networks, so we don't know exactly what their margins are. It's safe to say that currently they are very, very high, but to see calls cut to these kind of costs does bring them more in line with what we're seeing at home, and it's not unlikely that we'll see extra charges spill out to other areas of mobile phones.
OK, Anthony Ball from onecompare.com joining us live from Manchester this morning. Thank you for your time today. We're interested, of course, in your comments on this. First of all, your experiences and the costs that you've had to pay using your phone abroad, but also what you think about it. Do you buy the argument that if prices are capped in Europe, we may end up paying more here at home? Text us on 61124 or message us through the website www.bbc.co.uk/breakfast. I know we're also getting, Bill and Sean, I know we're getting a lot of comment already today as well about this story about the HSBC branch in Devon.